It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder.
Number 3.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Two out, space is empty. That one a little bit high, and now 3-2. And right back to the mound. To first, third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds nothing. 1 out, base is empty.
Number 3.
Ball 1, no strikes.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And another ball. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's in the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. Clase settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Base is empty with 2 away. Reggie Miles digging in for the Nationals. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
1 down, runners at second and third. Out in front and foul to the left side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
So the tying run at second. Strike 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Out towards right center field. Clase sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's a 1-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
1 down, winning run on first. Ground ball left side, could be two. The underhand flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Cam Collier. A swing and a soft liner, and it's caught for the out. One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder. That one the other way. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. Across is the winning run, and the Reds walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Fletcher Lamb digging in for the Nationals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's 1-0.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Now the left fielder leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No swing. Just held it back there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Cruz. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. Soft contact in the air. That's a base hit. Ozzie in to score. And it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Marcelo Meyer. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 outs, base is empty. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next,
In now for the Reds, Cam Collier.
Collier.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Lewis Gill.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's under it. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic east-west pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called third strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a base hit. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the left fielder.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Brennan sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's 6-4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals even this series up at a game apiece. Number 3 with a nice showing despite the loss.
Well, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Now the left fielder.
The left field.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one at triple digits.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. To second, pulls him off the bag. Top of the second, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Villa with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 17th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
And now the first baseman. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, that one ripped left field, and no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. It's a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Next for Cincinnati, number 3. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Maynard leads off first with 1 away.
Ball that's outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Clase takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17. Ramirez.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jonathan Clase. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Here's the left fielder. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
Man at first with 1 gone. Roosevelt Ramirez, the next to hit for the Reds. There goes the runner. In the dirt.
1 strike.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking for the K. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Cam Collier. That's to third, Gill. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. And now it's Austin Hayes. Bubic is just 1 strike away. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Number 3 really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort.
It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now the left fielder.
The left fielder, number 3.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. And he grounds one to the right side. Joyce. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates nothing. 1 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Corey Julks. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Back there. Leaping, and it's gone. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-1. This one in the air. Joyce. And there's 2 away.
Up next is Cincinnati, the third baseman.
Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom 4 at the plate. Christian Encarnacion Strand. That one hammered left field. That's back. Leaping, and it's gone. He jacks that one out to left. Home run number 10 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Drilled out towards left center field. Pache ranging after it. Pulls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swung on, belted. Of the season, and they add a run. It's 7-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's the left fielder. On the ground to third. Slings to second, and that's 2. So bases all loaded up. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Bautista is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates take the series opener here at home. Number 3 played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win. Had a single and an RBI.
Not one to put on the...
It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now the left fielder.
Number 3.
That's in there. 1-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the second game of the series. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the inside corner. And it's 3-2. Marcelo Meyer on deck for Cincinnati. Out towards right center field. Davis squeezes it, and that is that. Sung-Chae Cheng, the next Pirate to hit. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, reaching for it, and brings it in. And we're back. Stepping in, number 3.
Number 3.
Solomero back to work. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the goal in the dirt. Blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Cam Collier getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Now the batter now, Colson Montgomery. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Oh, boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Swing and a ball hammered left field back there, and it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, one away. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Base is empty, one away. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. One down, base is empty. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. So a man at first. Here's the left fielder. Grounder might be two. Feed to second, that's one. On the first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Runner at first with two away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. The Reds down to their final strike. On the ground to third. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates take the first two games of this series. Number 3 with a nice showing despite the loss.
Oh, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Now the left fielder.
The left fielder, number 3.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's in there. That's strike one. Ball one there. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that.
1-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll get off into the seats.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next Pirate to hit. At the belt and fires. That one lifted to left. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Up and in. And that is ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground to third. To second, that's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
No outs. Runner at first. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Nice stop. From his backside. There's one. And they turn to double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there and worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Winkowski back to work. Number 3 in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And he swings over the top there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And there's a ball. Marcelo Meyer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at bat. Stays alive. Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. Jokes settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Davis, the next to hit. Lifted in the air out to left. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Pirates walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment.
And a 1-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Number 3.
That one ripped. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A 2-run homer, his 18th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's out.
In for a strike at 95.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
2 outs. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Tyler Stevenson. That's hard hit on the line. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit. We go to the top of the 7th. In now for the Reds, number 3. Savali back to work. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So runner at 2nd, 2 down. And the batter now, Henry Davis. And he deals. In the air to left down the line. Moving under this one. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So 1 hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Buccos 4. Here's the left fielder, number 3. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Ball, that's down.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offered in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this 4-game series. Number 3 was a big contributor.